So yesterday, I ran for the first time in quite a while, but I used the lever system to do that, and I ran on a treadmill. Now I had offloaded a lot of my weight before attempting to run again. And, for the most part, it went okay. I still have some issues that are lingering. I've got bursitis in my hips, and my left hip is what's bothering me at the moment. And it does hurt a little more today than it did yesterday before I ran. So I still have some healing to do, but there was certainly some upside to it as well, because some of the other trouble areas that I've had feel okay today. Now, the big question, or I think the big test here in a minute, is when I start doing my one-legged exercises and, the stability and strengthening exercises that I do, to see where I'm at. Oftentimes that's the telltale sign, is when I attempt to do those, and I've mentioned it before, I constrict those muscles while I'm doing those movements or exercises. But as soon as I stop and release those muscles, that's when the pain begins. And so we'll see today. Before I attempted to run, I made sure that, my pain level was very, very small, after doing those exercises, because that's been my litmus test. But we'll know more today here in a few minutes, because I'm in the middle of that warm-up phase that I do, all of my mobility and strengthening exercises that I do for runners. But we're going to find out, because I'm about ready to attempt to do those one-legged exercises, and we'll see, once I've completed those, how it feels when those muscles relax after having constricted and been put to use. So I'm hopeful. I'm really, really hopeful that it's not going to hurt any more than it did before I ran yesterday. Now, I'm not going to run today. I'm going to get my workout in. It's some speed work. I'm going to be doing some intervals. I'm going to be doing 4 sets, 8 minutes with 90 seconds to recover in between. All in all, with the warm-up and cool-down and all that kind of good stuff, it'll be just about an hour today on my stationary bike, which you can see behind me. I've got it moved out of the way, because where I normally would store it, my nephews are here visiting, and they like to play the MetaQuest, that kind of virtual world video games. And so they were using the spot that I normally store my stationary bike in for their virtual world video game sessions. So, all right, I'm going to let you go for now, because I'm going to finish doing my warm-ups, and we'll chat a little bit more as we move through the day, and we move one day closer to Boston. Oh, I got my bib number. Oh, that's so cool. I'm always so excited. I hadn't checked it in a while, but I did finally get onto Athletes Village section of the Boston Marathon. And, I got my start time, my wave assignment, all that kind of good stuff, but I got to see my bib number there, so that was pretty exciting. So it just raises that level of anticipation a little bit once I see that, and I really get excited to get there. Looks like I've got a cat up on the chair, one in the chair, and Bella's over in front of me, so the cats are joining me this morning for my workout as well. All right, you guys, we'll talk more here in a bit. So I'm in that 10-minute warm-up phase, just getting loosened up, feeling a little bit in my left hip, but nothing overly concerning at this point. It's been a reoccurring issue for me, so as long as it doesn't hurt any more than what it has, I think I'm good to continue on training the way that I have been. So I'm going to spend some time on my indoor cycler right now. Again, that's doing some speed work, some intervals. Always look forward to doing those, not because they're that enjoyable or easy or anything like that, but I like the benefits that come along with doing that type of HIIT training. It just helps to build my cardiovascular system, which is going to be important. All right, I'm going to let you go for now. Turn resistance down just a little bit. So first 18 minutes is done, which means I just completed the first interval. I got a minute and a half to recover. So my goal, because I don't think I mentioned it before, was to get at a threshold level. So that means my heartbeat up in the 150s somewhere. And as I look down toward the end of that interval, I was in the 150s. So I would say so far so good. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get a drink. And a minute of that minute and a half has already passed me by. So I will go from 19 and a half is when I'll start the second interval, and that'll take me to 27 and a half minutes. All right, I'll probably talk to you now, maybe at the end or just at the start of the fourth interval. All right, we'll see you then. Okay, one more to go. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, my heart rate got up to about 160 at the end of that interval. So I think I'm getting there. Got 8 more minutes to go here. I got to start this one at 38 and a half minutes, and that'll take me to 46 and a half. And then the rest will basically be recovery and cool down. So, all right, let's finish this one out. All right, so that one is in the books. Another threshold workout completed. Again, it was 32 minutes in the pain cave. So we had ran or worked out with 4 different interval sessions, 8 minutes long with a minute and a half in between. If we take a look at the numbers, it went just a little over an hour, or pretty much an hour right on the money. 20.82 miles for that workout. Power was 275.1 with an 89 as the average frequency. So that's how I was able to dial in. My heart rate was basically not by the resistance so much as it was turning my legs over. So as long as I kept my RPMs around 85 up to about 90 RPMs, I stayed right in that threshold zone that I was looking for. All right, you guys, hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.